Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are going to solve day 28 problem of this month on LeetCode. Before starting, if you guys haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, then please go ahead and subscribe it. Now without any delay, let's get started with today's problem. Problem number 3651. Minimum cost path with teleportations. So this is hard level problem marked by LeetCode. So let's read the problem statement. You are given a m into n 2D integer array grid and an integer k. You start at the top left cell 0, 0 and your goal is to reach the bottom right cell, that is m minus 1, n minus 1. There are two types of moves available. First is normal move, in which you can move right or down from your current cell I, j. That is, you can move to I, j plus 1, simply means this, right, or I plus 1, j means down. The cost is the value of the destination cell. So here, let's suppose this is grid. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I am moving to this, so my cost is going to be 3. That is nothing but the cost is the value of the destination cell. So if I am moving here, my cost is going to be 2. Clear this part? Now after this, teleportation. This is the second type of move that is available. Teleportation. You can teleport from any cell I, j to any cell x, y such that the grid x of I value, if it is less than equal to grid of I, j value. The cost of this move is 0. You may teleport at most k times. So if k value is equal to 2, so that simply means that you can teleport at most, you can teleport from any cell such that the cost of this move is 0. You may teleport at most k times. At most k times means at most 2 times. So maybe you don't teleport anytime 0 time, maybe you just teleport 1 time, or maybe you teleport 2 times. So overall 3 steps. Overall 3 steps. So k is equal to means 3 steps, maybe 0 time, 1 time, or 2 times. Clear this part? Return the minimum total cost to reach cell m minus 1, n minus 1 from 0, 0. So this is what we need to do. So now let's understand this with an example here. So these are the constants m and n value from 2 to 80. Grid dot length is m and grid I dot length is n. So these are nothing but your number of rows and these are nothing but your number of columns. And grid I and j value, cell value, it is from 0 to 10 to the power 4 and k value is from 0 to 10. Now if you see this example, so let me draw this first. So this is your grid, and in this grid you have to fill the values. So here you see that your number of rows is 3 and number of columns is also 3 in this case. So here if I just fill the values, so I will get 1, 3, 3 here, then 2, then 5, then 4, then 4, then 3, then 5. And here this is nothing but 0, 1, second row, 0th column, first column, second column. This is done. Now I want to move from this to this. This is nothing but your m minus 1, n minus 1 cell. This is nothing but your 0, 0 cell. So this is what I need to do here. Now you can move in the right direction or you can move in the down direction. So first let's see the cost to move from this cell to this cell without any teleportations. That simply means step 0. I will say step 0 when you are not doing any teleportations. Let's say this feature is not available, teleportation feature as of now. So step 0 I'm going to do. So now here, tell me one thing. From this to this you are moving with cost 3, and from here to here you are moving with the cost 2. Same way, I can do one more thing. I can do one more thing. I can also say now that here if I just fill the values 1, 2, 3, 4, I can say one more thing. Let's say from this to this I'm coming in 3. From this to this I'm coming in 2. Here I'm going in 2, I'm going in 3 cost. I can also say an opposite, that I'm coming in 2 cost, I'm coming in 3 cost. Let me give a little bit example here. Let me use this example to explain this. All right, so initially what I will do here, I'm going to create a grid, same grid like this, same grid like this. And here, let's say this is your grid, normal grid, and here I will write the cost. So here you can move in this direction or in this direction, right? Same way for this particular cell, I can also say maybe you come from here or maybe you come from here, right? I know that you can move down, you can move right. This is what you can do. But I'm moving opposite. So from this, let's say I move up or to the left. So from this, I have to start filling the costs. So let me prove it that it is correct, whether we move it like this or move like this. So what I will do here, initially I will fill all the costs to infinity, all this stuff to infinity. And here let me just give the indexing as well. So 0, 1, 2, 0, 1 and 2. Now let's say I'm here initially. So when I'm here, so cost at this cell, I'm just going to update it to 0. I'm here initially. Now from this to this, I will just find out the cost. So I'm going to run dp using this, starting from this bottom right corner, right? Okay, now here tell me, from this to this I move, from this to this if I move, so here what is the value that I'm going to write? Think about it. What is the value I'm going to write here? I will write 5 because 5 is the value here. So if just these two cells you have, let's say 3, 5, so from here to here you are moving, so the cost is 5. Cost is nothing but the destination cell. This is given here. The cost is the value of the destination cell. Now I'm saying that let's say all these are infinity and you are starting from here, so from here you are moving to here, so I will just take this cost 5 with me, that I have spent 5 cost. So that's what I'm writing here. Clear? Same way here, let me update it to 5. Let me update to 5. Now after this, let's say I move to here. There is no other way to reach to this cell. If I'm starting from here, there is no other way to reach to this cell. I can only move like this. So here, what is the cost that I'm going to get? So 5 here, and here let me just write these values 1, 3, 3 for simplicity in white color. 1, 3, 3. These are the actual grid values. 2, 5 and 4. 2, 5 and 4, and here 4, 3 and 5. So here what we did, 0 is the cost, here this is the cost, here this white color are the grid values. So total is 0 plus 5, 5. Now if I go here, so 5 plus 3, it's going to be 8. So I'm going to update here 8, and I'm going to write it in green color, let's say 8. So this 8 is right. So here if I just take this part 4, 3 and 5, so from here to here if I move, the cost is 3. From here to here I move 3 plus this 5, so cost is 8. So I am writing it correct here. 8 is the total cost if I move from here to here. So this is correct. Clear this part? Now I think it is clear to you guys. Now same way I have to update these values, this. So definitely I have to go from here. So here I will write 5, 0 plus 5, 5 here. So that's correct, because if you just take this part 4 comma 5, so from here to here if I move, so cost is 5, so I'm writing 5 here. Now same way here, after that I have to fill, let's say, this value. Okay, in my code I'm going to fill this value. So here tell me, I can come from here, I can come from here, so which should I pick? So here this is 5 plus 3 is 8 here, 5 plus 4 is 9 here. So what should I pick? I should pick minimum one, so I will go with 8 here. So here I will write 8. Clear this part? And this is correct, this is correct, 8 is correct. Let me just prove it again. Okay, so it is helpful. Okay, that's why I'm proving all this stuff again and again. So here if you move to this, cost is 3. Then if you move to this, so this is 8. So this is the path you have to follow, right? From here to here, moving in 8. Tell me, this is good or this is good? 5, 4 and 3 and 5. If you move from here to here with cost 4, and then you move from here to here with cost of 5, so total 4 plus 5, 9. So 9 is best or 8? 8. So that is why here I'm writing 8. Clear this part? Now let's proceed further. Now I'm going to come to this cell with this from here to here. So tell me, 8 plus 4 is 12, 8 plus 5 is 13. So which should I fill? I fill 12. So I'm going to update to 12. This part I'm filling it to 12. Now same way here you can move from here to here only. So 5 plus 4 is 9. So here I'm going to update it to 9. Now after this I will fill this. So 9 plus 3 is 12, and 8 plus 5 is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 12 I have to go with 12. Now here to here. So 12 plus 3 is 15, 12 2 is 14. So I have to go with 14. This is how I'm going to fill. This is step 0. You are done with step 0. Now here let me prove this. 14, 12, 9, 14, 12, 9, 12, 8, 5 and 8, 5, 0. So this part is done. This part is done as of now. Clear this part? No issues as of now, right? Okay. Now here, what is the next thing I need to do? Right. So here, if you see all these values, these are white color values. So we have different cells like this. 0 0. So in 0 0 only I see the one value, right? So let's say, because we need to do teleportations. So for teleportations, this grid x of I value, if it is less than or equal to grid I of j value, then I can do the teleportation, not transportation. Okay, teleportation. So here definitely these are the different cells I have. Let's say these are different cells I have. So what I will do, I will sort these cells based on the grid value. I will sort these cells based on the grid value. This is your step 0. Before step 0 actually we need to do this. So let's sort it, right? So at 0 0 we have 1. Now I see two value at 1 comma 1 comma 0. At 1 comma 0 we have two value. 1 comma 0 I have two value. Now here 3 value I see 3 times at cell 0 comma 1, 0 comma 2 and 2 comma 1 3 times. So I will write at 0 comma 1, at 0 comma 2, at 2 comma 1 we have 3 value. Clear this part? Now after this 4 value you are seeing here, this and this. So 4 value you are seeing at, I can say 1 comma 2, and you are seeing at 2 comma 0, 2 comma 0. So you are seeing this 4 value. This is done. Now 5 value. So 5 value you are seeing 2 times here and here. Okay, so at 1 comma 1 you are seeing 5 value, this, and at 2 comma 2 you are seeing 5 values. 2 comma 2 you are seeing 5 value. So this is done. This is done. Let me just correct this 5. Now it looks good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 cells, total 9 cells are there. I have covered 9 cells. Clear this part? This is done, and I have sorted them. I have sorted them. Now, now I will do the teleportation. So relaxation phase, I will do the teleportation. So what I will do here, I'm just going to copy this. So let's see if I can copy this. Let me copy this and paste it here. Paste it here. Now it looks good. Now I will do here, let's say step 1. I will perform the step 1 relaxation phase. Step 1. Now how I'm going to do that? Okay, so here initially this 0 comma 0 we have, and here uh, having value 1. So 0 0 having value 1. So here settling cost for cost is equal to 14 for cells 0 0. This is done. Only 1. Now value 2. Now we have value 2 at 1 comma 0. So only one cell. So here this value is 12 as of now. This is done. This step is done. Now value 3 is equal to, we have value 3 in all these, 0 comma 1, 0 comma 2, 2 comma 1. Now here if you see the cost of this 0 1, it's 12. For 0 2 it's 9. For 2 1 it's, for 2 1 it's 5. So which should I pick? If I reach here if I reach here, definitely I can make a jump to this one directly, right? So if I reach here, definitely I can make a jump to this one with the minimum cost, because we have to keep the minimum cost. So I will say for all these cells, my settling cost is equal to 5. Minimum one. I will take minimum one. So what I will do here, this is 3, this is 3, this is 3. Among them, 5 is minimum, the settling cost. So for all these, I will keep it 5. I will change it to 5. This step is done. Now after that, I'm moving to this 4, value 4. So here as of now, we see the minimum settling cost is 5 as of now. Now I'm moving to 4. So value 4 we have for this, that is nothing but you can say 2 comma 0, and we have 4 value for this 1 comma 2 here. So 5 and 8 and this 5. So definitely from 3 to 4 also we can move, right? So grid of to any cell xy such that grid of x and y value, if it is less than equal to grid ij value. Clear this part? So here what I can do, I am seeing here what 1 2 and 2 0. So among them minimum is 5. So I will go with the settling cost equal to 5 here. I will change it to 5, this thing. Clear? So as of now, minimum settling cost I am seeing here is 5 only. Clear this part? Now after that, I'm going to value 5. So at value 5, I see cost at 1 comma 1 this and this. So here cost is 8, here cost is 0. So I will go with 0. 0 is the minimum. So I will change it to 0. So if I am moving here now, I can directly jump to this one. So this is how I'm going to update my cost matrix. So this is done. This relaxation phase is done. Clear this part? Now the DP phase. Again, I have to start moving from here to here, and I will have to update everything. So again, what I will do here, very easy. Let me draw it properly now. So again, I will just draw it one more time. And here we have row 0, row 1, row 2, column 0, column 1, column 2. And here in the white colors, I will fill these values 1, 3, 3, 2, 5, actual grid values 4, 2 5 4 and 4 3 and 5. And now I have to update the cost. So here initially you have to take a 0. So 0, and again here 0 plus 5, it's going to 5. And here 5 plus 3 is going to be 8 to move to this. But here I have already, I have cost 5, which is minimum. So I should not update. So I will keep it 5 only. This is one change you need to do. Now, because here with teleportation, I'm getting minimum cost here. So now if I'm from here to here, if I'm moving with 8, so I should not update it to 8. I will keep it a minimum one. Same way, from this to this, you are moving into 5. Now here 5 plus 3, 8, and 5 plus 4, 9. So 8, but here this is 0 now. So let's keep it 0. Now 0 plus 5 is 0 and 5 plus 4 is 9. So you have to go with 5. That's it. So 5 plus 4 is 9 and 5. So you have to keep 5 here. 0 plus 5, 5, 8. So 5, just keep it 5. Now 5, 3, 8, 5 to 7. So you have to update it to 7 instead of 14. So that's it. So this is your step 1 completed here. Clear? So we have formed this. Now again, relaxation phase. We will see again. Right. Okay. Now let me just do one thing. Let me copy this. Let me copy all this and paste it here. Now we will see step 2. Now again we can do, right, because my k value is 2. So again, so here we see, here we have 7, so it will 7. Okay, then value 2, here it will take 5, so 5 only settling cost. So now here for 0 1, this 5 5 5, so 2 1, everything is 5 now, so no change. 4, so value 4, 4 4, we have 5 here and 5 here, so it will remain same. Value 5, so it is going to be remain same only. Again, no change, no change, no change here. This is done. Okay, now again you have to find it this dp phase. So again you have to start moving from here to here, so it will again remain same because there is nothing, no change we did in the cost in the settling phase, because all the costs come out to be like here. If there is any change, right, so again we have to take minimum, but it's now same everywhere. Mostly we have checked these, compare these two, it's everywhere same. So there's no update. So in the end I will just simply return 7. Okay, so from this to this is what we need to return. Clear this part? That's it. That's it. This is the explanation for this. That's what we need to do. Now if you see, so how you are moving here, so you are moving from 0 0 to 1 0. That is this. Let me use white color. 0 0 to 1 0, this here, and then from here with cost 2, now with the cost 7, and this 5 and this 5 same, so you can directly make a jump to with 0 cost. So you are reaching here with 7. That's it. That's it. Clear? Now let's move to the coding part. Now we will write the code. Code is also going to be very simple. Int m is equal to grid dot length, n is equal to grid 0 dot length. Now here you have to collect all the cells. So here you will just create one list, and in this list we have to add array of cell coordinates. So here I will say cells, and here you can say new array list, and that's it. Now after that you have to run loop. So you can say for int r is equal to 0, r is less than m r plus plus, and here for int c is equal to 0, c is less than n, and here c plus plus, and here you have to do cells. In this cells dot add, you have to add the points, right, this new int, and here you have to add r comma c. That's it. So this is done. So these are different cells. Now you have to sort these cells by grid value. So I will add the comments code comments in the my GitHub. Okay, so you can check the GitHub link from description of this video. Cells.sort, and here I have to use comparator. I hope that you know difference between comparator and comparable. So here this is very important interview question. Okay, comparing int, and we have to sort this cell. Let's say I take one cell, so I have to sort it based on the grid value. So I will say grid of cell of 0, and after this I will say cell of 1. That's it. So this is how I have to do the sorting. So cells dot sort comparator dot comparing int cell, and I'm taking grid of cell of 0, and then after that I am taking here cell of 1. So this is how I'm to take based on grid value, right? Then dp cost array, so it's a 2D array, so I will write int cost is equal to new int m and n, and then just iterate over all the rows in cost and then fill with infinity initially. Int row in all this cost, you have to fill all this with, so you can say arrays dot fill all this row with integer dot max underscore value. This is how you have to update. This is done. Now you have to perform the k relaxations. So once this is done, then from here you have to perform the k relaxation. So k is equal to means 0 1 2, so we have to check everything. So here I will write for int step is equal to 0, step is less than equal to k, and step plus plus, and we have to relax costs for cells with equal values. So int prefix, we have to relax costs for cells with equal values. So prefix min is equal to integer dot max underscore value. So initially all the cells are infinity, right? So there is no relaxation for the step 0. Int here you can say int start is equal to 0, and here for int I is equal to 0, I is less than cells dot size, and here I plus plus, and inside this int r is equal to cells dot get of I, and here 0, so I will get r value. Same way you have to copy this and paste it here to get the c value, cells dot get I, and here you have to update to 1. This is done, and then after that you have to update the prefix min with, you can say math dot min of prefix min, and here you have to pass cost of r and c. That's it. This is what you need to do. So this is how I am going to update prefix min, but initially all the self cost is infinity, so there will be no change for first. And here you have to just write boolean is last in group, is last in group. So here just write it like this: if I plus 1 value, if it is equal to cells dot size, if this is the case, or you can say grid of r and c value, if it is not equal to grid of, here you have to say cells dot get of I plus 1, and here 0, and after that here you have to write cells dot get of next cell. Okay, I plus 1 this, and take the column 1. So if this is the case, right, so if it is a last group, is last in group, so I will say if is, I can just simply copy it now. If is last in group, so in that case what you need to do, run one j loop, int j is equal to start, j is less than equal to I, and j plus plus. So here you have to update int x is equal to cells dot get of j, and here you have to write 0. Same way you have to take y, int y. So we have formed the groups, right? So y is equal to cells dot get j of 1, and after that we have to update the cost of x and y should be equal to prefix mean value. Clear this part? So that's it, and here you have to update your start with value equal to I plus 1. This is done here. Now after that, here this your for loop ends, and now we have to write the standard dp from bottom right. So again, for int r is equal to, that is just for making the values, like if a grid having same value, then keep the same perfect cost. Now after that we have to start filling the values in the dp, standard dp from bottom right. So int r is equal to m minus 1, r is greater than equal to 0, and here r minus minus. Inside this, for int c is equal to n minus 1, and c is greater than equal to 0, and here c minus minus. Now here inside this, just check if you are in the last cell. So r is equal to m minus 1, and your c value is equal to, let's say, n minus 1. So in this case, just take the value of this last cell initially as 0. That's what I explained, right? And continue from here. Now once this is done, after that here we have to start filling the values. So that is also very easy. If r plus 1 is less than m, so in that case you have to update your cost of r comma rc, cost of rc as math dot min of cost of rc, and here you have to write cost of r plus 1 c plus, here you have to write grid of again r plus 1 c, so from where we are coming. So here I will update. That's it. This is how I'm going to update it. Same way, this is for this, and this is for the last column, c plus 1 if it is less than equal to n. So in that case, cost of rc is going to be update math.min as cost of rc, and here cost of rc plus 1, c plus 1, c plus 1, and here plus grid of r of c plus 1, c plus 1. Okay, so here if the last row is there, if we are in the last row here we are filling, so in that case what will happen, r plus 1, this will not execute. In that case we have to execute this. If we are filling the last column, then this condition will not execute, only this will execute for the last column. But for the between like rows and columns which are not last row last column. So both of these will execute one by one, because here if you see, from both these sides value are coming, but for this one only from here values are coming, for this side only from here values are coming. Like this, I'm writing the logic, this logic, right? So this is done. Now here your this complete steps completed. So in the end, just here you have to simply return cost of 0 comma 0. That's it. Now let's run the code and see if there are code issues. So yes, there are some issues, so let's fix that. Change it to this, and I don't think any other issue will be there. I hope so. Let's run it again. Nice. So now let's submit the solution. So see, our solution is accepted, right? So I hope that you guys are able to understand today's problem. And if you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Meet you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.